Hi guys, it's Donna and I'm back with my second video. I'm sorry it took so long to upload. I've been a little sick as you can hear, but if you can bear with me, we'll get through this video. And also, I'm sorry if you hear any of my cats and my dog here. They won't leave me alone. Okay, so we'll get into this video. This is going to be my August wrap-up and my September TBR. So we'll get started with my 5 out of 5 reads and go down to my 3 out of 5. I did get a lot of books read this month. I did not expect to get this many read, but I'm just going to say it's been a good reading month and get right into it. The first one is actually my new favorite series. I love this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5, and that is a cat. And that is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I love this book. I'm not really going to go into much detail because, as you can tell, it's the second book in the series. But yeah, if you have not picked up this series, please start reading it. So my second book has been all over YouTube. And I actually bought this a while ago. I just didn't read it. I was kind of scared to because there was kind of mixed reviews on this. But that is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I loved this book. This is about two sisters. One gets kidnapped, and the other one has to find out what happened to her. Yeah, you need to read this. It is great. And the second one, I cannot wait for it to come out. I will be the first one in line to get that book. So I give that a 5 out of 5. The next one I have is a 4 out of 5s. I think I only have 2 in this category. But that is Paranormalcy. This book has been out for a while, and it actually was a really good read. Besides getting bored a couple times, I didn't really give it a 5 out of 5. It's 4 out of 5. But this is about Evie, this girl here. Yep. And she works for this agency that goes around and tags how many vampires, werewolves, and shapeshifters are in the world. And if by any chance they do something bad, then they know where they are. Evie, well, sometimes they will actually kill them. Evie doesn't really understand why she's there and if she wants to do this anymore. Of course, she's a teenager, so she wants to be on her own. But this is about her trying to figure out what her path should be. It is actually really good. You should pick it up if you haven't already because it's been out for a while. The next one that I have, I think this has actually been out for a while as well. This is The Gone by Michael Grant. This was pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It's about these teenagers that are left alone with these children after their parents just disappear. Anybody over the age of 15, I believe it's 15, disappears. And after a while, each of them start to develop different abilities or powers. Yeah, it gets really interesting in this book. Like I said, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I actually pretty much enjoyed it. It's pretty thick, as you can tell, but it was pretty good. The next one that I have is actually the 3 out of 5s. I didn't really give much many stars to these because certain things about these books kind of irked me a bit. This one is We Are Made of Molecules by Susan Nielsen. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This one, it was a good read, except for one of the characters in this book just kind of irked me a little bit. But I'm not sure if that's what the point was supposed to be. If it was, then no. And the last one I have at a 3 out of 3 is Paradox by A.J. Paquette. This one was pretty good. I got really bored at some points. This one is about this girl that wakes up on another planet, not knowing where she is or what's going on. And then she runs into these 3 other people. And from their point of view, what they have is they were here on this planet before. And when they went back to Earth, they brought a virus to Earth that was killing all the Earth. And they have to go back to this planet to figure out the cure for the virus. But it would have been really good. As you can tell, it's kind of a short one. I finished it in a day. But I would have given it more if there was more detail. Yeah. So I actually did finish quite a bit of audiobooks as well. I'll get started on the first one I liked was a book by Stephanie Meyer. Of course, I like them. There's Twilight series. Love Stephanie Meyer. But this one is The Chemist. I think this was supposed to be her first adult novel. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But it was actually really enjoyable. I loved it. It's about this girl that was running from the government because they're trying to kill her. And she somehow ends up in a team with two brothers, and she falls in love with one of the brothers. So they have to figure out how to stop the government from trying to kill all of them, and so they can live a normal life. Yeah, it gets you from the very beginning. It sucks you in. I gave that one a 5 out of 5. Loved it. The next one that I read was actually 2 books in a series that I did not know Rick Riordan actually had. Let me know below if you knew about the series or if I was the only one that did. But it's called The Kane Chronicles. The 2 books are titled The Red Pyramid and The Throne of Glass. I got both of them done this month. They're actually on Audible under the free audiobooks. Both of them. Actually, I think it's a whole series because I'm reading the 3rd one now, and that one was free as well. Yeah, you should try to listen to it. It's really good. It's about these brother and sister who are separated after their mother dies, and the sister goes to her grandparents, and the brother goes with his dad. His dad's an archaeologist. We'll come to find out his dad is actually a mythological creature has been trying to protect them, but they end up getting wrapped up in his world, and now they have to save the world again. But yeah, it was great. It was so funny. The sister is hilarious. You should listen to that one. The next one I did, it was a very moving book. I love this book a lot. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I gave Rick Riordan's about 4 out of 5. But this one is The Odds of Loving Grover Cleveland by Rebecca Crane. That one was so good. It's about a teenager who's got a mental illness, and she goes to this camp for mentally ill teenagers. And it's about them coming to grips with what's going on around them and their future and trying to create friends. And it is great. It's very eye-opening, too. That one was amazing. I have 2 more. The next one is Little Girl Lost, Detective Robin Carter's book. It was the first one in a series. I'm not really sure how many are in the series, but I think what did I give that one? I gave it a 4 out of 5. It was pretty good. Trigger warning for this one for sexual abuse on children. Yeah, it was a really intense one, but it turned out really good, so I'd recommend that one as well. And the last one, I know you're going to be like, what the heck, Donna? Why have you not read these books yet? But I have been trying to make my way through the Harry Potter series. I have not read those series yet. I just finished the audiobook for Prisoner of Azkaban, and I loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5. I am definitely going to continue on with these books. I cannot wait to see what's going on. Of course, I've seen the movies. Bad reader here. Watch the movies before reading the books. But that's okay. I'm just going to have to go with it. But yeah, that one was a great one. The narrator is pretty good. But now we're going to go ahead and get into my September TBR or To Be Read Pile. The first one on that is surprise here. And I so apologize for not having the dust jacket for this. I have no idea where it went, so my bad. And that is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I am so excited to get through this, and this is quite a hefty book, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get through. It's a good thing I have time during the day to read, because if not, this would be the only book I have on my TBR this month. I actually have 4, so let's get into the other 3. I'm not sure. Actually, I think I have 5. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get through all of these books this month, but I will definitely try. The one that I'm currently reading is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. I think she's the one that wrote the Fallen series. A lot of people have recommended for me to pick that up, and I think I will pick it up in the nearest future, if not borrow it from my best friend, because I think she has that series. But this one's actually pretty good. So far, it's about this girl who is taught not to cry. She doesn't know why, but from the gist of what I've got, if she cries, it'll flood the earth, and storms will take over, and something bad will happen. I don't really know much more other than that. I generally go into my books not really wanting to know what they're about, because if I know what they're about, then it kind of just ruins the book for me. But the next one on my series, Upside Down, is The Wrath of the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. I have heard a lot about this on the internet, and I'm pretty sure y'all have too. I think it's about this prince, or sorry if I don't know the name of it, but it's about this prince who every night he goes to bed with a new queen, and every morning the queen is dead, I believe, and I'm guessing that her best friend was one of those queens that died, so she goes in and offers to marry him, but in the morning she's still alive. I'm not sure, but I will give you an update on this as I read it. It's supposed to be really good. A lot of people have recommended it. Sorry, guys. The next one I have, actually the next two I know absolutely nothing about. And I apologize, but I will definitely let you know on my next month's wrap up what these books are about and if they were any good. But I have 13 to Life by Shannon Delaney. I have no idea. It's very pretty. That's why I picked it up, but I have no idea what this is about. I apologize. And the next one, like I said, that I know nothing about is Wildfire, and it is very pretty as well. I picked this up just for this cover. So, yeah. Update coming. Also, I have a book haul coming, so keep watching my videos. I have ordered way too many books. If that's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay, well, I've had fun. I hope you had fun too, and I hope to see you in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below if you have any recommendations for me to read or videos you want to see. All right, have a good night, everybody.